Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today we're going over to a beer bought from Sainsbury's of all places, and it's Mad Squirrel and it's their Big C IPA. Um, so from across the ocean comes the resurgent West Coast IPA style, big citrus, big pine, and big bitterness come in waves throughout this brew, courtesy of some Big C hops. Get ready because the tide is changing and the Big C is coming. So yeah, um, let's give it a pour. Actually bumped into Mad Squirrel last year at Nottingham's Craft Beer Festival. They had what I thought it was a bloody burger van. And the first time I totally walked by, I looked and thought, oh no, I'm not hungry. On the way, we'd been round, got some food, and went back, and whoa, there it is. It's in its fine fettle, it was there. So had a couple of beers from there. Wasn't really drinking much last year, to be honest. Paid the money to get in, and yeah, it wasn't worth going down. It was a very lackluster affair. And the others, by 8 o'clock, the others had, we got there at 5, literally 3 hours, and everyone was wanting to go home. So, yeah, it wasn't the beer festival as I normally do. At least I got home safe and didn't fall on my face. So there is that. So an orangey pour on this with a white head, like a dark orange pour in this light at least. Could be lighter, but it's got a good hoppy tropical aroma. And yeah, I can smell the pine on the nose. Cheers all. What was the ABV? I forgot. 5.5%. Mm. Certainly easy drinking. You would not think it was 5.5%. Yeah, tropical flavours are bursting through. Um, not really getting the pine at the moment so much. It's there, but it's more subtle at the moment. But like everything in the world a bit, you've got to get time to breathe. Um, but yeah, Mad, ow, Mad Squirrel had a few of their beers last year from supermarkets. I think both from Morrison's. There are two in Sainsbury's. Picked one up. I was going to pick the other one up as well, because and then like a prat, I went and picked up a beer I've already reviewed. So yeah, that's great. Oh well, if I've reviewed it before, then it means it's a beer I'm just going to drink and yeah, and go along that road. I have to look on there now to see how long I'm on. How long I'm on, just so I don't go too long, because I have the tendency to rattle. And so there we go. That's what it looks like with the whole can gone in. So always good to pour the old can, because beers will settle. Once thought in supermarkets they'd settle that much, to be fair, because they're thrown around and then they're put on the shelves, and dependent on how long they've been on the shelves, they're never there that long. And they're only a few deep, a few rows deep. They're not, they don't chuck loads on. And back in the day, we used to really stack the shelves, but then we had the sales at my old store as well. So yeah, reminisce. So yeah, it looks lovely, doesn't it? Lovely orange looking port. I'd say the nose is obviously there. You can smell it, but it's not full on in your face craft beer. So is it more craft beer for supermarkets? Now it's all in. Um, the pine's becoming more stronger, and the flavour as well. So they probably just needed a bit of time to burst forward, as it were. Oh, 5.5%. Yeah, getting a nice bump of ABV from this. So yeah, it's living up to its 5.5%. And yeah, nice, easy drinking. Drank at room temperature. Yeah, I'm not in the shed for obvious reasons. This time of night it's freezing, and yeah, I try not to do too many shed beer reviews, just because for that reason. Um, yeah, you've heard what I've said. Yeah, I have to look and see what it, on this phone. It's the smallest bloody writing, and I can't see how long I've been chatting for, just to make sure I'm not on 15 minutes. Um, but anyway, um, you can see the pour, nice easy drinking beer, does what it says on the can. Um, would I drink it again? Probably not a beer I'd go back to, but a good beer anyway, nonetheless. As far as I know, only available in Sainsbury's and probably on the Mad Squirrel website. Um, so yeah, a good 4.3 out of 5 for me, if I'm scoring. Cheers.